You know, I did have the chance, as did my son, a volunteer fighter, to meet Frank Siller. He was doing this 537-mile walk in honor of those we lost on 9/11, and he went right through my town. And for my son, Frank was like a rock star, and you had to see what Frank was doing in this long walk. I chased him down as he was coming to my town. And I rudely turned down the window as I saw him walk. I said, you got to pick up the pace here. And he has such a great sense of humor, but such a big heart. And what he did and what he's done since to honor his brother is something that has marveled the charity world. The Tunnel to Tower Foundation is considered now one of the most successful and efficient charities on this planet. And he's the reason, in memory of his wonderful brother. But it doesn't end there. He's just carried this to another level with a big announcement today. Frank, it's good to see you back with us. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Neil. Thanks for having me on today. And yeah, we're so proud of what we're announcing today, that we are delivering 50 mortgage-free homes to the greatest of all Americans, those who gave their life for our country or our communities, you know, first responders and our service members. So yeah, 50 mortgage-free homes today, and we're just so proud of that. But a lot of it, Neil, is because that walk I went on when I went from the Pentagon to Shanksville to Ground Zero, where I wanted to make sure we honored all those who perished on 9/11. Most certainly, personally, for myself, my brother, I wanted to do something to honor what my little brother running through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel with his gear on 20 years ago and gave up his life. And because of it, a lot of Americans stood up and took notice. And to be quite frank with you, we had donations coming from all over. Fox News Corp, all right, donated $1 million to us on 9/11 this year, right after my walk through the tunnel on the last day. Because of it, we were able to pay off these 50 mortgage-free homes.
But, you know, it started for those who died on 9/11 or families of those who died on 9/11. And it grew to, as you said, beyond first responders to, you know, soldiers and all others. And it's now become, you know, a full-time global effort. And I'm just wondering how you keep up with it right now, because you can this pool of people who are in this, you know, predicament where a loved one has died and they've got a home they can't afford. It grows by the day.
It's hard to keep up, and you're exactly right. But thank God I have thousands and thousands and thousands of volunteers all over the United States that help us put on different events. We have the generosity of Americans. We ask everybody to go to t2t.org and donate as little as $11 a month. You know, we've had people who've been watched your show, other Fox, shows, that donated 1,000, 5,000, you know, 25,000. Some call us up and want to pay off a mortgage, and as soon as they do, we do it. We pay off the mortgage. So the generosity of Americans is incredible. We do count on the droves of people coming together to go to t2t.org and doing the $11 a month. That is truly how we're able to deliver the 50 mortgages free homes that we did today.
Well, you know, I follow charities very, very closely, and I don't want my money or anyone else's money wasted. 96+% of the dough, you know, Tunnel to Tower gets to do just what you said. That is a ratio unheard of among charities worldwide, which has you at the top. But I have a more personal question I want to ask you right now. Of course, you were very wonderful to my son. He'll never forget meeting you because he said, "Oh, I see this guy all the time." And then I said, "You know, Bradley, my son," I said, well, what do you think? And he said, "I'm on TV too, son. Do you ever catch me?" He said, No, this guy's the real deal." But you walked all over the place, right? And you had to be in great shape for that. I've seen you. You are in great shape. But how did you avoid just falling away to an emaciated mess by the end of that?
Tell you why. Because I had 4 New York City firefighters, different guys all the time, every single day cooking for me. They cook breakfast for me, they cook dinner for me. And if you ate their food, you know you're not going to wilt away. And I ate a lot of their food. So I think I'm the only guy that walked 537 miles, Neil. on. So it was quite a journey, but it's the truth. And the truth of the matter is that we had so many of great people join me on this mission of doing this walk, and really carried me through it. I didn't even know it really wasn't that difficult, to be quite frank with you, because the spirit of America was making every day so joyful and made it very easy to do. But most certainly the spirit of my brother Stephen, carried me up those some of those mountains. If you saw some of those mountains, it was quite a challenge. But once I got to the top, I said, Stephen, thank you, for helping me. And he's proud. My brother's proud of the work we're doing, because he would want to help all these families. They keep on dying for you and I, Neil. They keep on dying for us. And I think it's the least we could do as Americans to say, hey, we're going to take care of the families that are left behind. And the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, we're the conduit to the goodness of America and the generosity of America. So, and rest assured, like you said, your money is going to go exactly where it's supposed to go. And we're very proud of that.
And you should be. And you're not a braggart. This is why if I were doing what you were doing, I would be bragging left and right about everything I did. But every town you stepped in, people wanted to shake your hand, they wanted to be, and you made sure that everyone who wanted to do that, take a picture with you, you did. And that was remarkable to see. And I even tried to tempt you. If you remember, I was trying to track you on the road, and I saw you hop in the car. You don't have to go, keep walking. Get out of my way. And you kept walking on and on and on. I would have found a way to maybe find like a train or something. But it's so good seeing you, my friend. Best of luck with this. But again, a cause that has now delivered help, including in this latest announcement, 50 mortgages paid off by families who really need the help and are now getting it.